Authorities have released body cam video of Derek Scott's arrest from May of last year. It was one of the recent demands made by Black Lives Matter OKC.
The officers involved were later cleared of any wrongdoing. Now, we want to warn you before we go any further here. This video may be disturbing for some of you to watch. News 4's Emily Akins has been reviewing the footage and has the new reaction.
Do you have any weapons on you? Go ahead and turn around for me. Go and turn around. Get down on the ground.
Body cam video showing the first interactions police had with Derek Scott in May of 2019. Officers were responding to reports of a black man arguing with police and showing a gun. Moments later, an officer tackles Scott to the ground.
I can't breathe.
Stop resisting.
I can't breathe, please.
Okay, give me your hand.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't care.
That response of "I don't care" raising questions.
When he said it, I believed him. And that's problematic because that means that you're not a person who is not even acknowledging and is fine with saying, literally, when someone says, I'm in crisis, I don't care.
During the heat of a conflict like that, certainly that may be something an officer says. Just understand the officers are fighting with someone at that point.
Officers later finding that reported gun with Scott. A medical examiner's report showed Scott had asthma and there was meth in his system. At one point, Scott appears to beg for what looks like an inhaler next to him. Minutes later, Scott seems to be unconscious.
He's acting like he's unconscious. I don't know if he is.
Paramedics soon arrived and worked to get Scott on a stretcher.
We're gonna stand you up. Don't fight.
Stand up.
Whoa, no! Hey! Whoa!
Medics performed CPR before Scott was rushed to a hospital where he died. The medical examiner says multiple factors could have caused Scott to die, like a collapsed lung, drugs, asthma, and heart disease. His cause of death was ultimately ruled undetermined. Police say they believe officers followed policy.
I don't know that there's any more they could have done to monitor the suspect or do everything they could to ensure his health.
But leaders with Black Lives Matter say no matter the circumstances, this shouldn't have resulted in Scott's death.
You're sworn to protect and serve. I surely hope that they don't think that even in the heat of the moment situations makes it permissible or okay in any way to end up deceased.
Emily Akins, Oklahoma's News 4.